think we're on. We're good. I'm in focus. Okay, cool. So Monday, happy Monday, except you're getting this on a Tuesday, so happy Tuesday. When you have a lot to do, sometimes it's just very overwhelming and you get nothing done. That's kind of what I'm feeling today. So I had to really prioritize. Here's what I'm gonna do, because every single day I try to do 3 things that will move my business forward. In terms of what I do, of course, I'm growing my business. So I have to, number 1, create content. Number 2, I have to share that content. I have to also work on my business, meaning develop Tribe Agent, because that's how I'm gonna grow my business. So I have to focus on those 3 things every single day. So how does that relate to you as a real estate agent? Well, when you wake up each morning, you have to think of what are your 3 top priorities. We're talking about the 3 A categories that will drive in business. It's easy to get sucked into cleaning your office, cleaning your desk, or running around delivering keys or ordering for sale signs, because those are easy. But it's the hard, well, I can't say hard because they're not hard things. They shouldn't be difficult. They shouldn't be hard. They're just a priority. And I remember way back when my real estate coach said, okay, well, you have to choose your A activities and do them every day. And of course, my coach said you have to hang out on the phone for 2 to 3 hours a day, prospecting, pick a street and start cold calling. And I hated doing that. So what did I resort to? The easy stuff. I would say, well, I can't make the calls until my desk is clean. Then I would clean my desk. Well, I can't make the calls until, and I would just make an excuse because I really didn't want to do those A activities. You have to think of your A activities as something that you want to do to grow your business. Nobody wants to hang out on the phone and cold prospect. It's not fun. And yes, these old school coaches say, but that's what's going to grow your business. Bullshit. Like, really? Okay, here's the thing. And this is the part that frustrates me, because here's the question. Can you find clients by sitting on the phone for 2 to 3 hours every single day cold calling? The answer is yes. Yes, you can. I'm not saying that you can't. And I think this is where people disagree with what I'm saying, is because they're saying, yeah, but that works. Okay, sure, that works. But don't you kind of have to hang out on that phone every single day doing something you hate? It's not sustainable. This business has huge turnover because people want to get into this business to help their clients, help buy homes and sell homes. That's why I got into this business, and maybe that's why you got into this business. We all have our different reasons. And then we're told to prospect. And so in the beginning, you get fired up. You learn your lines, your sales techniques, your objection handlers, and you hit the phone. And for the first week, you're fired up. You're going to get an appointment or 2. You go on a listing presentation. You may end up listing that home, and you're thinking, wow, see, I can do this. But then you go through a week or 2 where you'll get on that phone and get absolutely nowhere. And then it starts to become the feeling like you're spinning your wheels. And then when people start rejecting you or saying, why are you calling me? Or no, I'm not interested. Slowly that starts to eat away at you. Yeah, but come on, man, like grow some balls. Well, what's important to you? Isn't growing a business important to you? Come on, what's the matter with you? Come on. And that attitude from real estate coaches is what really, it pisses me off. It gets under my skin because they're telling you to do something I am willing to bet they are not doing themselves. When a real estate coach asks you to get on the phone and prospect, ask them, do you hang out on the phone 2 to 3 hours calling real estate agents to get more business? I'm willing to bet most of them will say, that's not what we're talking about. That's not the point. I'm here to coach you. And so the way I'm growing my business, I'm not hammering the phones calling real estate agents to see if they need coaching. So what am I doing? I'm creating content. You see, if you're watching this, you're listening to what I'm saying. I'm talking to you. We're almost like having a conversation. You get to know me. And you're making the decision right now. As I'm talking to you, you're processing in your head subconsciously or maybe consciously, do I like him? Do I like what he stands for? Do I like the way he does his business? Can I trust him? Know, like, and trust. If this is the first video you're watching, maybe you don't yet. But perhaps after a while, you start watching a few videos. And if you align with what I'm saying, sooner or later, you're going to say, okay, let me dig into this guy a little bit more. If you haven't turned off the video by now, that tells me that for whatever reason, you want to keep watching. And that's great. And I'm here to produce more content for you to help you grow your real estate business. And that's how I started generating leads when I got really sick and tired of cold calling. When my business went to the crapper. Literally, I said, no more cold calling. I'm done with it. You couldn't pay me enough to cold call. Because yes, you can do it. But the question is, can I do that every single day? Is it sustainable? I'm willing to bet that maybe 1% of agents will say, heck yeah, I'm going to do it. I will show you I'm going to do it. Who are you to tell me to create content? I'm going to get on that phone and set my appointments. All right, good for you. And that's the reason why this industry has such a shitty reputation. Because agents are calling people saying, do you want to sell your home? And then they throw lines at you. Well, why not? Well, don't you know it's better to sell now than later? It's not my style. It's not my thing. You see, something interesting is happening. Something interesting is happening in my business right now. And it's the same thing that was happening in my real estate business when I started shooting video. And that's called opportunity knocks on your door. We're still in January. Right now, January 28th. I shot vlog number 1 on January 1st, posted January 2nd. And every single day since then, I created content. Within 2 weeks, people were reaching out to me. Broker owners were reaching out to me. They wanted my help. Not just broker owners either. Other people. I went to Reno. That helps grow my business. So the opportunities that started knocking on my door are amazing. I'm getting daily emails from real estate agents asking for help. And you see, that's what matters. You as a real estate agent, when you start posting content, your local community will start knocking at your door. And you will start growing relationships with your target market. And since mid-January, the opportunities are incredible. People are offering to fly me places, to train and teach their agents. And it's happening much faster than I envisioned. And the same thing could happen to you. I mean, if you're creating crappy content that nobody wants to watch, it may take you a little while before you get traction, because it's not because you're gonna develop more crappy content. It's because you need to learn from your crappy content, watch it, self-coach, and say, okay, next time I will do it this way. Next time I will change it. And you will, through time, get better and better at creating your content. If you're creating great content right from the get-go, you can grow pretty fast. And there are agents that are growing really fast right out of the gate because they know how to create content, or perhaps they already have a marketing background. They know how to attract a buyer or a seller. For me, I did it through trial and error. I just tried something. I posted it online because this was back in 2010-ish. So people weren't really doing this back then. But I thought, well, if other companies are applying this and they're being successful in growing their business, I'm just going to apply it to the real estate industry. I failed miserably so many times. Then I fine-tuned what I was doing and I moved forward. And now today, so getting back to the A activities, or doing your 3 most important things every day, creating content is absolutely up there. Now, I'm not talking about go show a home or go on a listing presentation. Obviously, that's something that is an A activity and you have to do. You must do that. I'm talking specifically the activities you do that lead you up to the point of getting that client. Does that make sense? So old school is, well, you get on the phone for 2 to 3 hours, you pick a street and you go. Okay, that's one of the activities. But in today's day and age, like I said, I create content, I communicate with my database every day, which means I email it to them, and I also work on my business, the actual money maker that I will be releasing. So for you as a real estate agent, you have to decide what's more important, picking up that phone or creating content. I think it's creating content. Do you agree? I mean, let me know in the comments section. If you think I'm full of crap, let me know. I would love your feedback. You can see right here, I'm actually sending out an email right now to you. If you're on my email list, I'm gonna show you something. It's actually really cool. Hold on.
And there's a really great guy that you ought to check out on YouTube, Nez. His name is, oh gosh, I'm going blank, Sebastian Malinowski. I know.
You forgot my name, Tim? I thought we had a friendship. I'm just kidding.
I'm butchering his name.
But Maniscalco, the comedian?
No,
Not the comedian. Me, this guy.
No, this guy is actually a real estate agent that teaches how to become the digital mayor in your town. And very, very inspiring. He does kind of what I do, but he actually kind of gets out in the community and actually does it more.
So that's Tim Knox. He actually sent me a really amazing email the other day. If I can find it, I will read it out to you. So he grew his business really massively in the first 10 months. He's got, I think right now, 20 agents. I'll have to double check, but I think he said 20 agents. Fastest growing brokerage in his town. How do you grow 20 agents into the fastest growing brokerage and you've been in the business for a whole 10 months? He sent me an amazing email thanking me for not paving the way, but showing him how to do it through my content. So do you think he did it through cold calling? No, you don't grow a team that fast by hanging out on the phone. He did it through marketing. He attracted people, attracted agents, attracted buyers and sellers. He did his activities. Content, well, for him, it's like content. Every day he produces content and more content. On this interview, he said, I think he said he spent 10 minutes creating a video and he ended up with 2 commission checks, $15,000. Video. He got the phone call. He got reached out to. He attracted the client. And yet, for whatever stupid reason, we fall back on listening to these coaches when they say, just hammer the phones. So I'm gonna stop this vlog right here. I created a lot of content. There was a lot on my mind, but I didn't want to throw a 35-minute video at you, so I will continue it tomorrow. We'll talk about the 3 most important things that you should do as a real estate agent. By the way, I did find Tim's email. I'll read that out tomorrow in tomorrow's vlog. So just bear with me and I'll release the rest tomorrow. So do me a favor and come back tomorrow. But before you do, hit the subscribe button. What do these YouTubers say? Smash that bell so you know when my other videos come out. I think that's what they say. So anyway, just go ahead and do it.